Knicks fans have been begging for this one. Ever since Donte DiVincenzo left the team, the comment section's been filled with the same request. And that is, bring back Dante. He's the piece that we're missing. And listen, I get it. The Villanova chemistry, the hustle, the shooting, the energy, he was a major reason the Knicks looked like contenders during that second half surge last season. But here's the harsh truth, bringing him back might sound great until you actually look at what it would take. Let's break it all down, the trade math, the cap situation, and whether this reunion even makes sense for New York right now. Let's start with why fans want Dante back so badly. After getting traded to the Wolves last offseason for Cat, Dante had a productive year in a more limited role. But let's be honest, it was nothing like the run he had in New York. Here he fit like a glove. He knocked down threes at a high clip, played hounding perimeter defense, and most importantly had a clear connection with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and the rest of the Villanova crew. There's no doubt that if the Knicks could just plug him back in, the bench would be stronger, the locker room would be tighter, and the chemistry would be off the charts. But that's the problem, it's not that simple. Let's talk facts. Right now, Donte DiVincenzo is under contract with the Timberwolves at $11.4 million per year. And the Knicks are a team that are right below the second apron, which means they cannot take back more salary than they send out. That right there already makes a straight-up trade extremely difficult. So what about trade candidates? You're obviously not trading Jalen Brunson, you're not touching Josh Hart. OG Anunoby is under contract for around $39.5 million, and Karl-Anthony Towns is reportedly not being shopped. In fact, according to BKE, the Knicks are actually looking to add a third star alongside Cat and Brunson, not subtract, which leads to the most likely salary filler, Mitchell Robinson. Now yes, financially, Mitch for Dante could work in a vacuum, but does it make basketball sense? No way. Mitchell Robinson was a game changer in the playoffs. He dominated the glass, anchored the paint, and gave the Knicks real rim protection that they lacked when he was injured. Giving him up for a bench piece, even one as beloved as Dante, would be a step backward. And let's not forget, the Knicks have no incentive to do a one-for-one here. Okay, so what about a multi-team trade? This is where things get messy. In theory, the Knicks could try to get a third team involved to offload someone like Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, or even Cam Payne and bring in Dante. But those kind of trades are not simple, and they usually only happen when a star is on the move. Is Donte DiVincenzo a star? No, he's a high-level role player, a glue guy, but you don't blow up the roster or call up 5 teams around the league to make room for a role player, even one that fits well. So unless in the unlikely scenario that the Wolves are actively shopping Dante and willing to take back non-core Knicks players, this just isn't a deal that realistically will get it done. Here's what it comes down to. The Knicks are focused on building a title contender around Brunson and Cat. Personally, my take is keep the core 7 together with Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart off the bench. And try starting Deuce McBride, I think that could pay dividends. But of course, according to BKE and others, the front office is apparently working to find a third star, not a bench piece. But take it with a grain of salt unless shown otherwise. So about Dante, he was a great Knick, a fan favorite, we all loved him, but if we're being real, his return isn't just unlikely, it would be a misallocation of resources in this moment. So while the fan love is loud and real, the path to bringing back Donte DiVincenzo just doesn't add up in this offseason. Now let me know in the comments, would you trade Mitch to bring Dante back? Do you think Dante is that much of a missing piece? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Knicks news and updates all summer long you will not want to miss. It's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.